Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Nandvat Pranam. Sorry to interrupt your chanting. Um, so, for the Japa session, before resuming it, we can read maybe for 5 minutes and we can resume thereafter. We'll be reading from the book called Nama Rahasya by His Holiness Chaitanyananda Maharaj. So, as all of us know, there are 3 stages of chanting. The stage of Nama Paradha, the stage of Nama Abhasa, and the stage of Shuddha Nama. So, Nama Paradha is one of the biggest obstacles to achieving the prayojana or the goal of chanting, which is Krishna Prema. So, Maharaj lists some of the ways on how to successfully stop Nama Paradha, the offenses against the holy name. He writes, "It can be quite troublesome to counteract offenses against the holy name once they have been committed. Therefore, intelligent chanters move carefully through life, taking no risks. If one pinpoints the sources of offenses and diligently avoids them, the happy day will soon arrive where the pure holy name will appear. Ultimately, there is only one way to overcome all the Namaparadhas, either those committed in the past or those we are committing in the present. Namaparadha yuktanam namanyeva harantyagam avishranti prayuktani tanyevartakarani cha." Only incessant chanting of Harinama can effect the purification of one who is infected with Namaparadha. Indeed, the tireless chanting of Harinama is the only way to achieve the goal of human life, love of Krishna. This quotation is from Padma Purana. Only tireless chanting can completely remove the effects of past offenses and prevent them from raising their ugly heads again. Bhaktivinoda Thakur tells us what tireless chanting means in our practice. Tireless chanting means that other than the time needed for eating and sleeping and other activities related to bodily maintenance, one should chant with feeling. Here he uses the word karkuti, which literally means intense contrition. Such chanting will lead to the destruction of the 10 offenses. No other auspicious activity or penance is effective in this regard. Harinam Chintamani, chapter 13. We can become offenseless chanters only if we avoid bad association and accept the association of devotees who are single-mindedly focused on the holy name. It is contact with pure devotees that helps us direct our full attention and intention toward developing pure love for Krishna. Good chanting does not depend on our adherence to mechanical rules. It is not a matter of just doing all the do's and avoiding the don'ts, and then our job is done. No, not at all. Chanting is an offering of a heart filled with feelings of humility, a desire to surrender, and a sincere service attitude. It is ultimately a loving call to Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. This means we need to chant with a firm understanding of our relationship with them, Sambandha. My Lord, I have a relationship with you. I have lost my way in the world of temporary relationships, but my real life is with you. My real home is with you. You are my real safety. To put our heart into the chanting, in other words, we must feel separation from the divine couple. We want to be with Sri Sri Radha and Krishna again and serve them. And we pray for that through our chanting of the holy name. But how can we feel separation if our hearts are dry? If we cannot cry for Krishna, cry to cry for Krishna. That's all. We must understand all these things if in due course we wish to awaken the heart of a sincere sadhaka, and then from there step forward toward advanced and affectionate chanting. Only affectionate chanting can lead us into deep practice, and only if we find shelter in the depths of the ocean of chanting will we be saved from the disturbing waves of offenses, namaparada, that can completely push us away from our goal. We learn the art of chanting with affection from affectionate chanters, pure devotees, who can teach us by their example and who can show us how to personally serve the Lord. Srila Jiva Goswami explains in his Krama Sandarbha Tika on Srimad Bhagavatam 6.2.19 the benefit of affectionate chanting. The holy name can be chanted in two ways, ordinarily or with affection. The ordinary offenseless chanter will reach the Lord's divine abode, but the Lord comes near only to an affectionate chanter. So, an affectionate chanter attains the Lord's personal service. Hare Krishna. So, this is a very important point that when we read that inattention is the root or mother of all offenses, and we try to focus and attentively chant, often, even though the desire is sincere, it may become dry if it is not with a sincere feeling. So, that kind of dryness or impersonal attitude toward the holy name, in one of the places it's mentioned, can be overcome by service to the personal form of the Lord, which is the deity, or who is the deity. So, by developing a personal relationship with the deities and with the then the devotee can counter the dryness in chanting or non-affectionate or mechanical way of chanting. So even though when one is attentive, the bhava has to develop so that one can feel that Krishna is non-different from his name, and then the other aspects of his name will manifest, namely the form, qualities and pastimes. Hare Krishna. Any reflections?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Thank you so much for explaining tireless Japa. What does that mean? It means to just take care of basic necessities of human life and then spend rest of the time focusing or improving our Japa, and also to see the heart of a sincere Vaishnav, how he has affection for the chanting. So that they are very practical, Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Please.
I like the point that you mentioned that chanting with affection, understanding our sambandha to the holy name, and not to mechanically chant, and not to just just follow some set of do's and don'ts, and not limited to that, but actually understanding that this is a Yugal Murti, that Radha and Krishna chanting, and we actually want their service. So with that sambandha gan, with feelings, we chant. It's basically as Srila Prabhupada explains, it's basically a begging. It's an appeal. It's not just some sounds coming. It is actually an appeal that please engage me in your service. Thank you for reminding us about that. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Anyone else? Okay, then we'll continue to chant. And maybe, what is the time now? 6:35.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Ram 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Oh, Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Hare Ram Hare Om Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Sit properly. Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram 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 Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna.
So for next maybe 2-3 minutes we will read little bit and then we can continue. So, Anarthas and Avidya. Cure the twisted heart. Before beginning to ascend to the platform of steadiness, Nishtha, devotees have not yet been able to full-heartedly and exclusively devote themselves to the service of Krishna and therefore find it difficult to absorb themselves in the chanting. As described earlier, they are torn between their old attachments and the increasing light of their new convictions. According to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur in Nama Bhajan, devotees who have yet to reach Nishtha suffer from 4 afflictions. They have strong love for the fleeting world. They identify the soul with the material body made of flesh and blood and with the subtle body made of intelligence, mind and false ego. They have knowledge of and attachment to things other than Krishna, and they have an extremely subservient mood toward Maya. These 4 inner dispositions do not allow them to fly freely in the winds of the divine breeze brought by the holy name, but force them to struggle against gravity. What should they do? It is extremely helpful for such a person to worship the Lord's deity. It may be too demanding for earth-bound devotees to worship Krishna in name only, but their perturbed minds may be strengthened by the acceptance and love they will feel when they worship Krishna's deity. Deity worship will help them increase their attachment to Krishna. In his Bhajan Rahasya, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur offers the same powerful solution for gaining affection for the Lord. Worship him in his deity form. Archana, deity worship, gives devotees who have not yet been able to develop 100% faith in Nama Bhajan a sublime feeling of having a relationship with the Lord. They feel their service is accepted and even feel loved by the Lord. They may also become more acquainted with the Lord's divine form. All these wonderful results can help practitioners feel closer to Krishna and overcome their apathy, allowing them to actually turn to Him with genuine feeling of chanting. Another powerful way to increase attachment to Krishna is to chant at the prayers spoken by great spiritual masters. By their mercy, these great souls have left us with a treasure house of ashtakas and prayers by which we can develop our attachment to Shri Shri Radha Krishna and the holy name. Here I will quote one of my favorites by Srila Rupa Goswami. The meaning is, O Shri Harinama, you manifest in many forms like Agadhamana, the subduer of the Agha demon, Yashoda Nandana, the son of Yashoda, Nandasuna, the son of Nanda Maharaj, Kamala Nayana, the lotus eyed, Gopi Chandra, the moon of the gopis, Vrindavanendra, the lord of Vrindavana, Pranata Karuna, the compassionate master of the surrendered souls, and Krishna. O holy name, let my attachment for you increase more and more. The 6 Goswamis were always reciting prayers and bowing down in a scheduled way while devoting themselves to their sadhana. By following their methods, we will certainly enter into the stream of feelings for Krishna. The best way to help ourselves is to fly free is to seek the company of true devotees, because if we listen to the narrations of Lord Krishna and the holy name from such persons, our heart can quickly be straightened and healed of its twisted condition. We can be purified simply by receiving such persons' mercy and powerful blessings. Neophyte devotees will thus learn how to chant correctly and quickly come to the stage where they sincerely aspire for prema. This is the second time in the book we have discussed the power of Vaishnava association. One might wonder, where can I find such pure devotees? I do not see any pure devotees where I live. Some readers may even be the only persons in their town who aspire for pure bhakti. But take courage. These great souls are not like you and me. They are never inaccessible, not even after they have left their physical bodies. In Bhagavad Tarka Marichi Mala, Bhaktivinoda Thakur records a nice verse about taking shelter at the lotus feet of the Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu declared for all time that anyone who has even a slight contact with Haridas Thakur is very dear to him and will get his full support. Haridas Thakur is not dead, he is very much alive, and his sincere followers live in his company. I offer my humble obeisances to Sri Haridas Thakur, who by Lord Chaitanya's mercy revealed the devotional service of chanting the Lord's names without deviation, and who is the spiritual master for awarding happiness to the devotees. So here 2 methods are given. One is worshipping the deity, other is preparing the prayerful mode. That way the inattention can be curbed and affection and attachment for the Lord will manifest, and that will lead to nishtha. So please share any reflections, realizations from your chanting.
I really like these 2 points that really came out. One is worshipping the deity. So somehow we can actually practically experience when we do some seva to their lordships. We can bring some flowers or some way we can be engaged or deity worship. We can feel our chanting. It really improves. So that's definitely number 1. As rightly pointed in this book, that instead of hovering on an impersonal platform, which can, because this whole world in a default mode is impersonal, so that can quickly catch us. But when we engage in practical, this recommendation by Haridas Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta, so that to engage in deity worship, we can actually feel the transformation in our chanting. Definitely that helps. And prayer of the devotees. Along with that, 2 points that you mentioned was very, very helpful. One was that continuous chanting and devotee association. So actually Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was asked by the devotees, please tell me who is a devotee. So first time he says that one who chants once, he is a devotee. Shuddha Nam. Second is one Nirantar Nam, constantly chanting. And third is just by seeing whom one feels like chanting. So here the recommendation was that we can overcome our anarthas in chanting by constantly chanting. So that is a very, very powerful thing. We can definitely aspire for that. Sometimes at least we can aspire to go beyond our official 16 rounds. So that will help. If not Nirantar, at least more than our official rounds. And another point you mentioned is that, which repeatedly came, I think you said that again we are discussing the association of the devotees, how to overcome the anarthas. In fact, in Harinam Chintamani by Haridas Thakur, to overcome the inattentiveness, he classified them into 3 categories. One is Odasina, inattentiveness, and then laziness, and then flickering of the mind. All the 3, whatever remedy he gives, one common remedy is devotee association, that you chant with devotees. So that was a common remedy, and in this book also, this is coming again and again. Thank you, it was very, very helpful. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very beautifully mentioned. Please. This is Nama Rahasya by Sachinandan Maharaj. So it contains excerpts from Prabhuji mentioned Harinam Chintamani, Bhajan Rahasya, and Sri Chaitanya Shiksha Amrita, and few other books. So, yeah. Please, anyone wants to share something from your realizations or from any reflections? Something that you got inspired by? Mataji's, anyone? Please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you for the very nice reading. I really appreciate the analogy that was used to deliver these 2 points, comparing gravity versus flying free. And it was just making me think about the external potency versus the internal potency. In a similar vein, there's a concept that a plane can't take off unless there's some resistance. So the plane will wait for resistance in order to be able to lift off from the ground. So I was just reflecting on how Maya is in service of Krishna. Even the external potency will help us to appreciate and bring us closer to his internal potency.
Thank you, Mataji. Very insightful. That when a devotee is sincere, then Krishna arranges in such a way that everything is leading the devotee to Krishna only, even the external energy. Very nice. Anyone else? Okay. Please, we'll continue.